Eva, go Eva, I'm gonna pet you, Eva. Hey, hey, look at you, licking on my finger too. Woo, woo. Ha ha, cool kids. Cool kids, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update. I've had some things pressing on my mind, and I got some Kickstarters outstanding, guys, and I'm pretty annoyed. I'm not gonna call any names. Oh, hell with it. Let's call out some names. Blacklist Games, you are on notice. Um, the updates are getting sketchier and sketchier. We're still doing red wax that should have been done a year ago. Talking about general, just vague updates that don't really address the questions and issues brought about by your Fantasy Series 1. I'm referring specifically to the Fantasy Series 2 and that whole Kickstarter fiasco. Kickstarter raised over $1 million, and they're going to tell me I paid $300, guys. $300 for this Kickstarter, and yeah, I'm not getting any straight answers. I gotta tell you, if you don't trust the company, don't kickstart anything. I hate to say it, it's supposed to be a vehicle to get new companies a shot. Don't do it. That's my advice. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Peterson Games. My God. Years and years late. The second thing I ever kickstarted was Hyperspace. Third thing I ever kickstarted was Hyperspace. Hyperspace, they haven't even started it. They haven't even started production. They say they got some stuff. I'll believe it when I see it. But forget about Hyperspace. Let's talk about Cthulhu Wars. Onslaught 4. This was produced in August, right? There was some unforeseen errors. There was even errors and stuff that they printed years ago, like 2015, They made errors and stuff that they've already printed. Yeah. So they had to reprint that stuff and send it as a special pack. Well, the thing is, they already sold retail copies. And this game's very miniature intensive, so they're not going to reprint the miniatures. So what they're doing, and they already sold all these retail copies to all these retailers. Well, the retailers, they're not going to, take the product without the reprints. Well, the reprints aren't made. Or they're made and they're waiting to get shipped. But the thing is, it goes a little deeper, right? So that's the first story we heard. Now, they're telling us we have a cash flow problem, so we can't even ship out the stuff that doesn't have errors that's ready to go now. So we got stuff sitting in Europe, sitting in the U.S., sitting in wherever, God knows where, waiting. Now, meanwhile, let me add that the United Kingdom, right, already got their stuff. Russia, I guess, has already got their stuff, or they're getting it. But that's been months ago. And they keep talking about cash flow. Well, they better have some cash flow because we already overpaid them for these Dunwich horror sets that we didn't even know were being made. All surprise. I don't know what that was. It certainly, they used Kickstarter funds. You have to assume to make stuff that wasn't even on the Kickstarter. But I don't know. Whatever. All I know is they're talking about cash flow problems. Well, they're like 6 or 7 Kickstarters behind. They can't even deliver the game that's already been made. It was made in August. I mean, I would almost bet money that no one's going to have their game in the U.S. or somewhere in the world. It may not be the U.S. Hopefully the U.S. gets sorted out. You would think they'd sort the U.S. out because that's their main market sub, but I ain't even counting on that, man. I ain't counting on seeing it till this August or maybe this Christmas. They were promised us Christmas last year. We may not see it Christmas this year. You know what I'm saying? We may not see it at all. It's entirely possible. This game that we were told, well, we got the money. You sold Dunwich Horror. We got the money. We're good. It's a go. Well, go, gadget, nowhere. Yeah. So, okay, now I got that ran over with. There's another game I backed by Lazy Squire Games years ago that's way overdue, and they're still talking about, well, we're going to start production soon as we get done play testing. Well, why are you play testing a game that you should have had done, 3-4 years ago, 2-3 years ago, however long ago it was? It's overdue. Yeah, COVID. What were you doing all COVID? Lazy Squire Games. What were you doing? Well, I know what you were doing. You were messing around with these other companies making these other games that had nothing to do with the game that you already kickstarted. That's what I think. Don't get me started. So anyway, if you guys want to back some stuff, I can recommend certain companies. Right now, Game Start. It's an Italian company. They have a game, RPG set that they got with adventures, miniatures, tiles, everything you need. They'll deliver. They'll deliver. They've delivered everything. I just did a video. Check out my videos. I got Game Start. It's one of my lists there. Tanares Games by Dragori. Dragori Games is the company. Tanares Adventures, Arena of the Contest, this stuff. These guys have always delivered. They were a little late on this last one, but they delivered. It's all good. All good in the hood. I heard a few people had problems with the miniatures, but it wasn't anything major. Reaper. You can't go wrong with Reaper. They've always delivered. I know it's a little dicey with the recent events and there, but it's not going to be dicey. We're going to get our stuff. Ron will make sure of that. It's a sad deal. There's a changing of the guard there with Ed passing. Very sad. Rip Ed. We liked Ed. I always watched his videos. He seemed like a real nice dude. All right, but Reaper, I can recommend them. The list is getting real short. Oh, Mantic Games. Mantic Games has always delivered. I've never had a problem there. Actually, of all the Kickstarters I've ever backed, they're the most timely. They are on time or really close to on time with their Kickstarters as far as the estimated time frame. So Mantic Games, yeah. If there's something they got that you think's cool, get it. That you'll get it. That's my experience. Now this is all anecdotal. Anyway, that's my rant for today. Finn, come here. Come here, baby. No? You want to come here? Come on, baby. Anyway, guys, I want to keep this one short. That's my rant for today. That's what's on my mind. I hope all these Kickstarters come in, but I can't assume any of them are going to come in at this point. Also, I want to mention again Saga World Builder, Alex Suarez. First Kickstarter I ever kickstarted that I got. That I know for a fact I'm never going to get, and I got no refund. He did a partial refund. I wasn't involved because I was a late backer. By the way, don't late back stuff. You have no rights. You can't even talk to the company. You have nothing. You don't even count if you late back stuff. There, I said it. Peterson Games, you can get into all the Kickstarters that are late and back them if you think they're going to turn the ship around. That's a big gamble at this point. I thought for sure, I was sitting here giving the benefit of the doubt. I thought for sure they were going to, at least get hyperspace out. I don't know. Game Start, get in there and get that. I'm going to make a video about it. Get in there and get that Game Start Kickstarter. If you're interested in miniatures, if you're interested in dungeon tiles, if you're interested in town tiles, if you're interested in any of that stuff, they will come through. They've already got 4 times or 6 times what they needed for that Kickstarter, so it's already a successful Kickstarter. It's not as successful as it should be. I think, honestly, given what they're offering and having held the miniatures in my hand, it should be $1 million Kickstarter, or at least a $500,000 Kickstarter. I think right now it's like $100,000. But get in there, man. Game Start. They'll get you. The name's a little generic. I think that might hurt them, but they've always come through, and they've got good stuff. Good stuff. No complaints there. I did have one spell effect that didn't hook to them, but whatever. I'm not even going to bug them about that. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. Hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. In this case, miniatures. And thanks for listening.